second Saturday of the month, held here at the TCS Property Management Services rooftop deck down on 2nd and Chestnut in Philadelphia, PA. I have my guest speaker here this morning, Mr. David Bergio from Credit to Capital. I want to thank him for coming out on a Saturday morning, waking up early, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. And my name is Joe Scarice, the co-founder and co-host of the Credit Burst Strategies podcast, brought to you every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, through Clubhouse, as well as our podcast live. And we provide education, networking, and strategy. I'm also a senior account executive at Park Place Finance, providing non-QM lending for real estate investors and developers. Today's discussion will be credit is the new down payment with Dave. Dave, I thought this was a very unique discussion because it does tie in to what I do on an everyday basis, and the discussion of liquidity and reserves always is a concern for investors as well as credit. So, why don't you give a brief overview of who you are, what you do, and we'll get into our discussion and questions that we can take.
Sure, Joe. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. As Joe said, my name is Dave Bergio. I'm one of the owners and founders of our parent company, Trifecta Credit Solutions, in Allentown, Pennsylvania, where we help individuals, operators, investors go from credit to capital. And credit, I've been in the credit space just alone, besides obviously the financial aspect of things, but credit, it's been a part of me for the last decade. I think a lot of people, they hear it, they don't understand it, they don't understand how to leverage it properly, and it's really not as hard as people think, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
So for some of our listeners who may not know you yet, what do you mean when you say credit to capital? How does that apply to for real estate investors and developers?
Well, I mean, look, credit's simply positioning, right? When you're coming in, are you going to save your way up there, or are you going to leverage OPM? You're going to leverage other people's money. So it's positioning. But a lot of people in the credit space, they typically talk about, the negative side of things, bad accounts, bad this, bad that. But a lot of positioning, and I'm sure if you're looking at somebody or anybody in the lending space, what do you have already in your credit profile? That tells the whole story, right? Like, do you pay on time? What kind of accounts? Can you handle multiple accounts? That's what puts you in a position to make you lendable, to make you, quote-unquote, investor ready.
So you often say credit is the new down payment, which I'm going to bring into that. What does actually that mean in practice for investors today?
Well, I mean, like I said before, are you going to save your way to your first property, right? Or even the down payment? Are you going to save your down payment away to that? There's unique financing ways. There's creative finance out there.
Mortgage, you can have rent reporting on there, although that's subjective. Some people think that hurts your DTI. I don't know about that one, but just have a mixture on there. So what are the most common credit mistakes you see that cause investors to get denied before a lender even looks at the deal?
Well, I think the biggest one is payment history, right? Like people assume that if you're late on a payment, then all of a sudden you get caught up, that it's just going to go away. Well, I'm current, everything's open and active. No, that late payment is going to stay on your credit report. It's going to be there. If you do nothing about it or make any attempts to either salvage it or get it updated positive, it's going to stay on there for 7 years. Now, is it going to hurt you for 7 years? No, it's not going to hurt you for 7 years, but it will stay on there and it will definitely impact you. Again, the other, we just talked about not having having enough credit. And people say, how much credit is too much? I don't think there is too much. It's how you manage it. So I think those two biggest factors, in general, if you want to talk about a last one, just even overextended on credit cards. If you're getting up there 50% or more utilization, you're kind of crossing into the waters of a pretty big risk assessment there. So taking a look at that.
So how should investors think about personal credit versus business credit when building their portfolio?
Well, I think what a lot of people don't understand or realize is that both of them are tied together, right? Business credit, great. It's on your LLC, done through Dun & Bradstreet or through your DUNS number, Paydex score, through Credit Safe, which is great. That's the business entity. But they want to know who's signing the checks, right? Who's that person? Go try to get a business loan today. Hey, do you have a business? Yeah, but what are you doing? You're almost 99.9% of the time going to have to personal guarantor this stuff. There's really no way out of it. So everybody's talking about, hey, business credit over here, get your personal away. But at the end of the day, you got to have them both together. You leverage your personal in order to build the business. Yes, you have two separate credit profiles, but you're utilizing them together, right? In order to acquire some of these things for the business, now you're shifting that to that side. Now, full disclosure, you do fail or happen to fail on some of this stuff, late payments, let it go. Yeah, it's going to affect your personal. They want a guarantor. So, yep, they're going to report it to your report then if you default on these things. But, guys, at the end of the day, take credit cards, for example. You're doing your personal profile index. You get it to 6 figures, great. It's a separate entity. Now you're doing that on the business. Personal guarantoring cards on the business side, building that profile up. You do something like credit card stacking or have multitude of points. I think people overlook points and cash back more than they should. It's a very big incentive for building out some of these profiles.
So in today's tighter lending market, how has the capital stack changed for investors?
It's changed a lot. I mean, money's getting tight, right? I mean, you look at it and take credit cards, for example. It's 1.3, if it hasn't hit yet, it's pretty close. $1.3 trillion is the credit card problem just in this country, right? So money's getting tight. It's going to get tighter. You're going to have a better credit profile, but not just giving money away, right? So coming in, you should have on-time payments. I mean, that's the biggest thing in there. You should not be overextended or over-leveraged on your personal credit and your business credit as well. We're going to take a look at all these things.
So what are some smart ways investors can responsibly use credit or unsecured capital to help fund deals?
Well, I think the responsible way is,